7 best movies with a twist to watch on Netflix, Amazon, and more. A good plot twist is about more than just catching viewers by surprise. There are far too many movies that throw in cheap, unbelievable twists simply for the sake of jolting the audience, even if those twists ultimately make no sense and invalidate or destroy everything that's come before them. A good twist illuminates the rest of the story, adding a new layer that makes the preceding scenes even more meaningful. While it's understandable to avoid spoilers, the best movies with twists are just as rewarding to watch, even with knowledge of what's coming. A good twist will make you immediately want to watch a movie again, to experience the story and characters in a new light. Here are 7 of the best movies with twists to discover for the first time or revisit with a new understanding. Fight Club. The first rule of Fight Club is that you do not talk about Fight Club, and we won't be breaking that rule to reveal the movie's twist. But David Fincher's darkly funny exploration of the consequences of toxic masculinity is very much worth talking about, even more so in the nearly 25 years since it was first released. Based on Chuck Palahniuk's 1996 novel, Fincher's film is a scathing satire of modern consumerism through the eyes of its nameless protagonist and his unhinged friend Tyler Durden. The Sixth Sense. M. Night Shyamalan's The Sixth Sense may have the most famous twist ending of all time, so it's pretty hard to avoid learning about it, even if you've never seen the movie. Whether you're coming to The Sixth Sense for the first time or the 20th though, Shyamalan's storytelling remains equally as elegant and affecting. The movie is far more than just its renowned twist, and the climactic revelation deepens the character development and emotional resonance as much as it provides shock value. Memento. There are quite a few Christopher Nolan films with notable twists, and that can all be traced back to his breakthrough film. This innovatively structured thriller starring Guy Pearce as a man with interrograde amnesia. In a way, every new scene constitutes a twist, since Nolan tells the story backward and Pearce's Leonard Shelby is unable to form new short-term memories. Thus, every scene reveals something that Leonard knew but has forgotten, often to be replaced with deliberate misinformation. Psycho. When Alfred Hitchcock's Psycho was released in theaters in 1960, it came with a policy that no one would be seated after the movie began. To preserve the many surprises, Hitchcock's showmanship successfully sold Psycho as a movie full of unexpected jolts, and the unpredictability of the plot remains a selling point decades later. Viewers who've never seen Psycho may be familiar with iconic moments like the shower scene, but the way they come together is still powerful. Arrival. Director Denis Villeneuve and screenwriter Eric Heiser add quite a few plot elements to expand Ted Chiang's short story, Story of Your Life, into a large-scale sci-fi film, but they retain Chiang's central plot device. When mysterious aliens arrive on Earth with an unknown purpose, linguist Louise Banks is placed in charge of figuring out how to communicate with the intergalactic visitors. Down with Love. Renee Zellweger delivers one of the best performances of her career in this underrated rom-com, and the centerpiece is an epic monologue that lays out a jaw-dropping twist about the background and motivations of her character, self-help author Barbara Novak. Before that bombshell arrives, director Peyton Reed's film is a delightful pastiche of frothy, candy-colored 1960s romantic comedies, with brilliant production and costume design and witty, sparkling dialogue. Matchstick Men. This con artist dramedy is a departure for director Ridley Scott, which may be why it doesn't get the attention it deserves. Scott proves adept at balancing a lighthearted crime caper with touching interpersonal drama, which come together in the movie's major third-act twist. Nicolas Cage gets to engage in one of his signature freakouts as his character has a meltdown in a pharmacy, but most of his performance is appealingly subdued.